All right, guys, welcome back. Today is Tuesday, April 20th. Today's a big step for me. It's a big step for the business. The advertising that we paid for like a month ago is finally up and it's live. It's on the bench. My heart's pounding. This is a pretty big day. So I want to show you guys the bench. It looks amazing. It looks really good on the bench. I think it looks great, actually. What do you guys think? Right? It's right here on a busy street. It's on the corner of Armenia and Bush. You know, seems like it's gonna have lots of traffic, so it's right here. And it looks great on the bench. It looks really good. I'm glad we went with the black and the white and the little bit of red and not with the red, white, and blue. When you look at all the other signs all over the place, there's a lawyer, and his signs are up everywhere, and his are all red, white, and blue. And so when you see the signs that are red, white, and blue, they all look the same. They all blend in when you're driving by. But I think the bold letters with the white and the black, I think it looks really good. They did an amazing job. So just a shout out to Insight Media here. They did a great job, a really good job. Grover and Brenda, thanks a lot, really appreciate it. This is amazing. So just one more shot here. Here we are, guys. It's up live. We're on the corner of Armenia and Bush. If you drive by the bench, take a look. And this is what it'll look like when you drive by. Not too bad of a sign, right? Not too bad. I like it. Now, is it gonna work or not? Who the heck knows, right? I have absolutely no idea. What I can tell you is that we've been advertising on Facebook and the Nextdoor app, and the only thing that I know for certain is that we've gotten a couple of phone calls directly from the Nextdoor app. Not directly from, that's not right. Whenever people call, and I didn't ask this the guy yesterday, the people who have called so far, I've asked them where they've gotten my information, and they've said they've gotten it from the Nextdoor app. But I do know for a fact, because I can see the analytics with Shopify. I like Shopify a lot. That's where I built the website. That's where they provide some analytics. It's really nice. You can see where people are going and where they're coming from, and I can see that the traffic is coming from Facebook. At least most of it. Not all of it. Some of it is coming from other places, which I would have to assume is just organic from either my car or a business card or maybe word of mouth. I doubt that. Hopefully, eventually, just not quite yet, but maybe. But so I can see that advertising on the Nextdoor app has at least brought me a few customers. I've made a few purchases and some subsequent sales because of it. The Facebook app, I can certainly see, is bringing clicks to the website. So I'm gonna start. I don't know why I didn't ask this guy yesterday where he got my information, but maybe it was from Facebook. Who knows? Maybe it was from Nextdoor. Either way, those two places, at least with Facebook anyway, with people going and clicking on my website, I can see for sure where the clicks are coming from. But so we'll see when people, hopefully I start getting a lot more phone calls, and when they call, I'm going to start asking them where they got the information. Did you see it from the park bench? That park bench was expensive. It was not cheap. Well, at least I consider it to be expensive. Maybe in the grand scheme of things for advertising, maybe this was cheap. I'm not exactly sure how many ad impressions this would equal. You know, how many cars per day drive past that park bench. I'm not really sure. I do know that I pay attention to park benches, and even before I was looking to advertise on them, I paid attention just because, well, one of them has a sign on it, and it's got like a little rooster or something, and it says, "See, look, you just proved this sign works. Advertise here," or something. And I just remember seeing that sign and thinking, "Oh yeah, look at that." I was looking. So even if it's subconsciously, you know. Anyway, so that park bench, because I only paid for a 4-month trial, so I'm doing it for essentially one full, is that a quarter? 4 months? Yeah. So I'm doing it for 1 quarter, and it cost me $650. That was with the design of the ad, which I think is amazing. I think they did a really good job. I think it looks really good, especially on the sign. I mean, it looks really good. So for the design, and it was $125 a month, I believe. So, you know, 4 months, $125 a month, and the setup fee, the design fee was $150. So, you know, $650 is what I paid. So I don't really know, short of asking people when they call, where they got the phone number from. I guess what I will be able to see, because I'm only advertising in 3 places: Facebook, Nextdoor. My hand's on the wheel, by the way. The camera's in the other hand. So Facebook, Nextdoor, and now I'm advertising on that park bench. We looked into radio and television. Good Lord, I mean, it's not cheap. Or maybe it is, I don't know. And so anyway, if I notice a huge uptick in phone calls, I mean, I was just out there standing next to the bench, and some guy screamed at me, "Hey, you got any rare coins?" You know, so I don't know if that park bench is just going to equal a barrage of phone calls, or if it's not going to really lead to much of anything at all. What it will lead to, for sure, is at least that exposure for my logo, for the business name out there, and the phone number. Just more people will see that as they drive by it, and hopefully they'll call. It's up for 4 months. All I really have to do is just get a couple of leads off of it to make it worth it. I mean, really, the right one lead, you know, and it's worth it. And then if I do a full year, it's even cheaper. I don't remember what it was, but if you of course, I'm just doing a 4-month trial. If you pay for a full year, it's going to be a lot cheaper. Well, significantly cheaper anyway. And then if you do multiple benches, which I was going to probably 3, in just different areas to kind of find out what's going to get the best response. You know, so a couple $1,000, I think. But, you know, we'll see. We'll give it a couple of months and see if the number of phone calls we get, if the clicks on our website start going up, then we'll know that it's working. Then we'll know that the only place it could have come from is the park bench ad. You know, unless the Facebook ad or the Nextdoor ad just somehow explode for some weird reason. But I now have 2 months worth of data from Facebook and Nextdoor from advertising there. I kind of have an idea. You know, a couple of phone calls every month sort of seem, you know, 1 a week or so, 1 every week and a half is kind of what I've been getting from Nextdoor and Facebook. And they've all led to sales. Some better than others. These last 2, really nice. So anyway, the ad's up. So if you drive by, give it a wave. Thanks for watching.